Hello.
He's not here anymore.
I'm 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 back in Missouri. Uh,
Yeah. I'm so mad that I fucked up that first episode.
I should have double
To
checked
release you
too.
here. I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
it's all right. I was just like, damn. But yeah, it was cool to at least have you over twice.
for
See you
sure.
twice. Three times technically, because your boy locked himself out of the house on
Yes, you
accident.
did. Yes, you
But
did.
yeah. Yeah, I went to take Bonnie and Penny outside the front, and for some reason the front door locked itself. Uh, and so I was stuck on the front porch in basketball shorts and a t-shirt and no underwear, uh, with the pups. And then had to be like, hey, well, first I called the locksmith, right? Call this place. He's like, yeah, we can send someone out or whatever. He's like, give it like 10 to 15 ish minutes, and someone you'll get another call. And I was like, okay. And then like after like 10 minutes went by, Melissa was like, hey, I think Edie has a key still. I was like, oh my god, you're right, he does.
Dude, you
And
got
so I was
so
like,
lucky.
yeah. So I texted him. He's like, "Yeah, I still do." And so he headed out. So I only had to sit there for like an hour. Thank God. I was like, "That's not bad. I can handle an hour and a half." I was like, "I can handle that." I never received a call from another company. I like what's even funnier is like technically like I once I knew for sure you were on your way. I went to call the other one to be like, "Hey, don't worry about me or whatever." Blah blah blah. Never. It gave me the Verizon like, "Hey, this number doesn't work" thing. I was like, "What the fuck?" So
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. Ugh.
you got really lucky though. My one of my last trips here, um, I was getting out of the car and like all of my key rings broke. Like they got stuck on something in the chair somehow, and like just literally all of them ripped off. So like I lost a few keys. I'm pretty sure they're to like like a robot or some random shit. I painted your key. I have your key and somebody else's key. It might be Chloe's key, um, or the key to your garage or something. I don't fucking know. But I painted your key, my key, and whatever that extra key is, and I saw them. Every other key is like I just they're gone. I don't know where the fuck they are.
Yeah.
They fell out in the street somewhere, and I'm like, well, hope I don't need those for anything. But dude, you got lucky because I took those keys. I still haven't gotten a key ring for them. I finally did when I went to your house, but fucking, I put them on my shelf and was like, I'll probably never need to use those, but I'll keep them just in case I needed to use it.
Yeah, I was. I was just like, dude, this sucks because like I was almost about to make dinner, and that involved putting it in the oven. And so I was about to be like, shit, like that would have been for sure burnt by that point. Not
Oh
caught on
yeah,
fire, but like, had you not been there, I would have been like, all right, after 20 minutes of not hearing from the other company, I would have had to call a second company and be like, hey,
yeah.
uh, problem is, it's like holiday week, or not holiday weekend, it was Sunday. I'm just like, fuck. All right, well, but yeah. That was seriously, I thank you and Chrissy for venturing out. And, yeah, man. That sucked too because it set me behind because I was like I was in a role of like cleaning.
Dude, I
I literally interrupted myself from like
I wanted to take a nap so bad earlier in the day because it was the day after that wedding, and I was like, I want to take a
oh
nap. I
yeah.
want to go to sleep. But then I was like, no, it's going to fuck up my sleep schedule. I got to be up early in the morning for that flight. I think I'll go to bed around 8. Like, I'm going to stay up. And then I was like, maybe I'll go to bed at like 7. And then you called me and I was like, maybe I'll go to bed around 9. I was so fucking tired, man. I looked at Chrissy and was like, Can you come with? Like, it's 2 hours driving. I'm fucking exhausted, man.
Yeah, I really was like, shit. Like, again, like, I knew you're tired, so I can't make you a drink or nothing. I was like, there's nothing I can
Yeah.
really.
No, I was good, man. You
Gave her
fucking
some ice cream.
yeah. You let me into my townhouse when I locked myself out, so you're fucking more than fine, dude.
I did forget that happened that one time. That was funny.
Dude, it
But
was I took the trash out and then came back to the door and was like, "Oh no." Like, I don't even know
oh yeah,
how. Yeah, I had to fucking use Google. Like my window was cracked a little bit and I literally was like, I'm not going to say it, but I like had the little Google assistant things and I was like, message Daredevil because my phone was inside too. I was just fucking sitting there bored as shit, man.
oh god, yeah. I at least had my phone. So, but the one thing that sucked again, I was sitting there with the dogs, and so like
Yeah.
Bonnie's not. I can't let her go. Penny, I could kind of just let sit down on the porch and like wander a little bit, but like Bonnie, I have to hold on to. And so I just kind of treated it as like, all right, I'm gonna get them used to like people walking by, and they got better about not barking at things. But like, I was just like, all right, well, let's find a podcast to listen to. I was like, all right, they're like 40-ish minutes away. Let me find a podcast that's roughly like that long, and just so I
Yeah.
can kind of throw it on and drone out and play Candy Crush one. I was also like, what won't absolutely destroy the battery on my phone? Because I wanted to play Pokemon on my phone, but it wouldn't. That takes so much more battery.
Yeah, it would crush your battery. Fucking didn't mean to. Sorry, I was looking for my mouse and I clicked a button and it minimized everything. I was like, "Your my
Oh, gotcha.
microphone is right here," and like it put all of us down in this bottom corner that I couldn't see, and I was like, "Oh no!" No, I feel you, man.
I'll say,
I
yeah, you
mean,
got a better room.
oh, I did. I for sure did. I kind of want to like I want to upload the fucking video of the room here too. But at the same time, it's a fucking hotel room. Who cares? The only thing that I did want to upload the cuck chair video. I think I sent that to you where I was like, forget a cuck chair. I got a cuck
Yeah.
waiting area. They
Oh no,
fucking
honestly, that is something
upgraded
that
me,
is
man.
really nice. That the fact that you're like, all right, you're gonna probably be here another chunk of months. Let's give you a real
Well,
living space. So you have a living room and a yeah.
I mean, it was my job didn't do it. It's because like before I left, like when I got here for the first trip, I was gold status, like bare minimum. I stayed here so long that I jumped over platinum. I'm in titanium. Um, I have enough nights to get ambassador, but we need to spend $10,000 more to get that. I will have ambassador at the end of this trip. And like because of that free room upgrades, like I can check out of my hotel at 4 p.m. Like it's fucking great.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Yo, that's pretty sick,
I
man.
just booked the hotel for October for my buddy Brad's wedding. Free.
Yeah, that's
Completely free.
awesome.
Like I had enough points to where it was like I think I had to spend $50 to get like 6,000 more points, which I would have had at the end of this trip, but I'm like that's cutting it too close. So yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
fucking
No, that's sick, dude. To
3 nights.
find a nice. Well, like for me, it's just like the. It's nice to think about the fact that you have the peace of mind of like, okay, you have a legit living area to be in, and then you have your sleeping space.
Yeah.
So you can have all your computer and all that shit around there, and then have a little spot for your actual like that is when you're on vacation and you go to once you're all it's all condensed, like it's nice, whatever, but like when you're doing what you're doing, like I can't imagine like having to have be stuck in a condensed space is such a weird mindset to be in.
I don't mind it. Like so long as I have a stovetop,
Again,
like that's really all I want. Like just somewhere I can cook. But I
well,
will
I
say
guess
it
what
is
it.
nice because I sat down to eat dinner at an actual couch and like, you know, rather than eating dinner, I would. There's a little table thing here. I would roll this out to the side of my bed and eat dinner on my bed. So it was a little weird, but like I didn't mind.
Yeah. Well, I guess what I mean is like it makes your instead of a 5 out of 10, you're now at like a 7 or an 8 out of 10
Yeah,
because you legitimately have that separation is pretty massive when you're like, you know, like because I hated that like when you're trying to eat and you're like, all right, well I have to eat on the bed or
yeah,
in the on the little desk thing, and if we're here for the timer, I'm reheating whatever. So like when you're having to live there, it's like all right, like
yeah.
also the fact that you have like a whole legit like dishwasher and shit. It looked
Oh
like
yeah, yeah. I've had that in all of them. This one I have a legitimate
oh
oven.
okay,
Like I have a full oven in this one, which is fucking incredible. But also like
fuck yes.
I'm doing the low carb shit, so I'm like this would have been nice when I was eating pizzas, but I don't need the oven. I just need the stovetop. I guess I could bake some
Well shit, now
chicken or
you
some
can just
shit.
bake a bunch of chicken.
Hmm.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say yeah, just do what we do when I do with the paprika chicken. I just take the chicken thighs, throw the serum real quick, and then you throw them in the pan and throw them back in the oven. We throw it in with a bunch of rice and stuff, so it's like in what
yeah.
that right
I
there,
mean,
you could meal prep a whole for yourself.
yeah, I did already go grocery shopping, and I didn't see that it was an oven, and like I didn't even check to see if there was a stovetop. And then one of my buddies was like, "Yeah, I really hope you got a stovetop in that one." And I was like, "Fuck." I turned to look and I was like, "Yeah, I got a stovetop." And then I was like, "Oh shit, there's a whole oven." So I might fucking get a DiGiorno for one of these days, like on a cheat day, you know?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, this weekend while Melissa was gone, I mean, I definitely ate like shit. I think Friday I got Taco Bell. They have a steak quesadilla now or something like that. It was different. But it's like a chalupa shell style quesadilla shell. It's weird. It
Mm,
was a different. It was really good. I liked it. But yeah, I got that, and then Saturday I think I got Chicken Shack because I was like,
get them
I haven't
potatoes.
had that
Yeah.
in forever. Well, it was okay. So I will say it was okay. They definitely shrunk portions, like the tender bite dinner that I got. Like the tender bites themselves were definitely a lot smaller than they used to be, which I guess I should have expected with everything. But otherwise, it was pretty damn good. I was happy with it. But all I did was just basically hang out, clean the house, and play video games and eat and go out and get food and shit. And then like I actually only made myself chicken paprika for dinner on Sunday because I was like, I need a lunch for tomorrow. And then I said fuck it yesterday, and I got pizza from the it's a place called Guido's. I haven't gone there in forever. I've
Yeah.
actually never gotten to try there. We've been wanting to try there. Really good. Got BLT. That's what I just ate before we got on here as like a late lunch.
Nice.
We woke up at like noon.
I had two eggs just now. Uh uh no,
Yeah,
yesterday
well, like,
I got some mac and cheese, man. I it took so long to get like I got groceries, got everything from Cordero's hotel, put everything together, hooked everything up. Realized I may have taken half of my clothes home, which is
oh no, and didn't bring them back.
yeah, so I gotta fucking like I gotta go buy some pants.
Yep.
uh
Just go hit up that Walmart.
yeah, just get some simple shit that I can wear around work.
Yeah, it's not like you're not out there like trying to impress. So you don't need any great pants. You just need
Nope.
pants.
Nope. And I need something to wear, when I go visit my grandpa and my dad, and that's it. Like, don't need much.
That's fair.
I do need to see if I have shorts though, because I will need shorts for the gym. Um, Also, I changed the camera angle, and I realized that I look at the screen, not the camera, which is fine. But I also, whenever like I realize something, I always look to the left, so it's like a fucking office meme where I'm like, huh? Like,
Yeah. Oh no, I noticed that too. I was like, that's funny. I was like, it's a different angle. It works, but it's definitely a different spot.
yeah.
I'll be able to cut off hopefully most of the mic,
You can leave it in there. It's
I
fine.
think.
Like, cause I'm already
Well,
zoomed in so
it'll be
much.
like it'll be a smidge of your pop filter.
Does it?
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me turn. Um, can you still hear me when I like push it out of frame? Can you still hear me
I
all right?
can, but you can definitely.
Yeah. I'll just keep it up
Yeah,
close.
I can, but yeah, it's yeah. We're already this far in. It's fine.
Yeah, and honestly,
But
I think it looks a little more
Melissa's.
professional.
Yeah, I like it. I was like, I definitely didn't object to it. Um, but no, yeah, Melissa's trip sounded like it was a great time, but sure, they flew JetBlue because it was more affordable, and then their flight home got canceled, so they had to fly on Delta last minute, but it wouldn't land until it was the only flight that would land to yesterday, and it landed at midnight. So yeah, I didn't go to work today. I can't. I called. I was like, I just called off. I was like, yeah, I'm not. Because I knew this was gonna happen. Probably, I already told my team leader, like, hey, there's probably a good chance I'm not showing up because I have to pick up my wife at like probably 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
1:35 is when we picked her up, and it was just like, yeah. We I felt. I even feel worse for her because she had food poisoning.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't realize she did. She sent me a Snapchat
So
of like a dark room that says food poisoning. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
yeah, she got it probably like late Sunday, and it didn't really kick in for like. What's weird is it didn't really kick in for her until like probably Monday.
Yeah.
Like, cause she was like starting to feel it, and then she realized once she was at the airport, she's like, "Oh no, this is fucking." Cause she just thought like she's been walking around and drinking and eating all day. She's like, "I'm just like really dehydrated,"
Yeah.
which is a fair assessment. And then she drank a bunch of water, and it didn't help. And so now she's just like, all right, it's definitely food poisoning. And so the drive back was good, but it was rough. It was a little bit of a rough night. We didn't get to bed till like 2:30.
Ah,
So yeah, it was time. But we slept in till probably noon, and I just woke up and like ate and mowed the lawn.
yeah. That's
Made her
sick though,
some
man.
oatmeal.
I was fully prepared to be like completely hungover Sunday and Monday. Um, I was chill though. I was just tired on Sunday. Like,
Yeah,
but no hangover. Like, didn't overly drink. Like, had a decent time at the wedding and whatnot. Um, but all day Sunday I wanted to sleep because I was so used to like being able to take a nap, like having the week off and everything. But I was like, nah, if I do that, then I'm fucking waking up at like 2 in the morning. Like, nah, just get back on the sleep
well, like
schedule.
so I actually didn't have time to talk about it, but I was like, how was it being at a wedding at the Crowfoot that you weren't working?
It was nice. I did run into a couple people. Um, I feel a little bad because I didn't remember them. I don't want to say their names on here because there was a few people, and I don't want anyone to feel singled out that I didn't remember them, but remembered a couple others. Um, but it was nice. Like one of them came up to me, like we we were seated upstairs in the balcony. But in the Werner room, that's where the cocktail hour was. So I was like, oh, let me get a shot of the Crown Apple and like some Dr Pepper. Like, that's what I'll drink. Like, switch to beer. But then when we were up there after dinner, I was like, I'm gonna go get another one. Went to the bar. The bartender there was like, no, I don't have that. That's downstairs. I'm like, oh, no worries. And this guy came up and was like, yeah, I'll go get it for you, Andrew. And I was like, you know me from a work event. I'm like, you don't know me as
100%.
Edie. So
Well, what's funny is it's like, yeah, it's either a work event or like we were playing a show.
yeah, or
Like, it's
that.
such a
Yeah.
weird conundrum when you're there.
And like, I was like, dude, I'm really bad with names and stuff. And like, I was like, I did work here, but I worked with a lot of people, blah, blah, blah. And he was telling me stories of like other places we've met. I'm like, I don't fucking remember that at all, man. Like, I feel fucking awful. But then finally he did tell me something about Warp Tour. I was like, oh fuck yeah, like we went there, blah blah blah. He's like, yeah, you guys helped with a bunch of stuff and this and that. And I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I was like, I had a horrible migraine that whole day. And he's like, dude, I thought you just got trashed and like slept in the chair. And I was like, no. I was like 2 hours into that day, I was dying, man.
Yeah, Warp Tour was that was a fucking wild day.
Dude.
It's still weird to think about it that we did that one time. Like it is cuz I remember that entire day just like walking up to it, like hanging out in the U-Haul, like pulling up to Warp Tour at like 9 in the morning being
Yeah.
like,
Hanging out with
yo,
those rappers
we're
next to
like
us.
yeah, the fucking rappers from like some random like band in Texas that was just
Yeah.
following the tour for whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. But like it really was weird to be like, yo, this is the final Warped Tour. Like we're just kind of like we're actually here. We're actually allowed to be in here early and play and set up.
Yeah.
Like I'm so sad we didn't get to play. That really did suck.
I mean,
But like
it is some badass dad lore though, dude. Like,
yeah,
they brought Warp
like
Tour
one of the
back, but it
last
ain't.
battle of the bands.
Yeah, they brought Warp Tour back, but it ain't the fucking same, man. Like,
Yes. No, yeah, I almost played Warp Tour when it was still Warp Tour the first time.
mm-hmm.
But like the last year, it's so funny. I forgot what it was. Someone was talking shit about us on Facebook because it was our first show, so like we had a fuckload of support.
Yeah,
And they're like, yeah, we didn't use it as our first show. And I was like, I don't even care if it wasn't our first show. We fucking murdered.
yeah, and not even just that,
Like,
man. Like, it was your first show as that band, but like, y'all were already primarily a band
a
before.
band.
Like, it was pretty much
Yeah.
it would have been like if fucking We Came as Romans played as Crucible. Like,
Yeah. No, that's it.
yeah, it's the same shit. And honestly, music wise, like it kind of was like We Came as Romans became Crucible for you guys. Like y'all
You're
got
not
you
wrong.
got heavier and like y'all had shit out. Like people already knew what was up. People already liked
Dude,
it.
Yeah. I wish I had the money to get a goddamn electric kit so bad.
Well, look, man. And like I said,
like-
if I was getting hours, that was gonna be your fucking Christmas present. But I'm not getting hours, man. Like,
Well, also, I would not let you do it. Just what I want is at least $3 to $4 grand.
mm-hmm,
So,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
And you wouldn't,
That's
you
where
would
I'm like,
not,
I gotta.
you wouldn't let me do it, but I'd find a way to fucking do it. Like if you were like, I can't let you spend all that money on me, I'd be like, okay, cool. Here's 5 of our friends that all put in $1, and then I put in the rest, so 5 of us split it.
No, I'm at this point like. Sounds like that squat rack is not going to work out because not because my buddy Chad. So I had texted him this last weekend about like, hey, were you going to drop it off? And he never got back to me. Well, then Monday he comes up and he's like, hey, basically like I would stop thinking about it. He's like, the guy that has the rack himself didn't get back to me. I texted him, I called him. I actually showed up at his house because he was up there with dropping off his boat with the trailer anyway. So he's like, well, fuck it. I'll swing by and just see if he's there anyways. And he wasn't.
Yeah.
So he's like, at this point, like, I don't want to keep like dragging this on for myself and for you because now it's annoying, you know. And I was like, yeah, it's 100%. So then he started trying to look on Facebook Marketplace. I think he felt bad. So he started looked at Facebook Marketplace to find me a rack. And he found me this, like, very not okay, like, looking rack. I was like, I no. I
Yeah.
do want, I'm going to buy a nice rack because it's going to be there for a while. We are going to use this thing. So,
Yeah.
but now I at least know, like, I can start looking.
Shit, I was gonna say
But
I thought I saw somebody selling one, but that might have been Ohio.
well, that's the thing too, is it's trying to find what we want. Like, ideally, I can find a good looking rack that also comes with some weights. But the problem is I want uh, I do want to get some nicer weights, like the rubber ones.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's a good title. Huh. I saw your face, then you're like, title.
Saw me pull out the phone. Fuck, where are you in my messages?
But I want. But yeah, I want to get the rubber plate ones so that way when Melissa does deadlifts or we do anything,
You can just
we can
drop them.
drop them and it's a lot less loud and it's not, you know, the some of the rack itself, some of the stuff like we can go on like decent like price, but like I do want the Olympic rubber
Yeah.
weights themselves because for longevity purposes, like Melissa's gonna be deadlifting a lot. I want to get a
Yeah.
frame deadlift in there. I'm again gonna build a deadlift platform. So it's just one of those like, all right, we got to get a couple things that have to be what they have to be, and after that we can just find what's best available, like an elliptical. I just
Yeah.
need a wider, sturdy elliptical because I have big legs and I do put some power in there when I want to, and I don't want to have to like be conscious of like, oh, am I being too much power? Am I gonna fucking tip this thing sideways? So, but those aren't too bad. Those are like roughly 250 to $300 on Facebook Marketplace. So it's not the worst, but I can handle that versus $1,000 or whatever for a new one or some shit.
Yeah. And like
But
they last pretty well. I don't know, but the fucking rubber ones are nice. The weights at least. I like that my gym
yeah,
here has it because like I've been to other hotels where it's like you can't like and I don't drop the weights like an asshole, but like if you're benching or something, like it's a lot easier to just bring the weights down and drop them like a foot and a half to the ground than it is to like bring them down and like try to fucking set them. Like
yeah. Well, and that's it too. Like if I'm here at my own home gym, like I'm gonna be like, all right. Well, one, I don't have those ones. I still can use those Bowflex ones and the other metal ones. Like the ones that are those ones only go up to 25. Those will just be like if I'm doing any kind of weird like
yeah,
extended kind of shit. Because I'm not going over 25. If I do, I've gotten to a new level. So like I'm just gonna be like, all right, those are good for now. I have the Bowflex ones. I can deal with what needed, and then how I just need at this point. I want that rack. I want the bar. Well, I want the rack that comes with the. It's also gonna come with the like the safety
yeah, the little
spots.
stops.
So you
Yeah,
can like yes. So rack with the stops, so we can do those. A barbell, and then like I don't know, 300 pounds in weights. So that at least like if Melissa wants to do a deadlift, she can at least do like close to her max at home.
yeah,
And if she's like, all right, I really need to go to the gym, she can do her max or whatever. But like, I mean, I'm not gonna need more than 300 pounds for a while. So at least I don't think so. If I do, we can figure that out. But
It might come
Look, when I
sooner
was
than you
doing my
think.
back, I mean, it probably will, but like once I get to that point, but like when I was doing my back squats, I think I was stopping somewhere around like 220, 230,
Mhm.
and just doing like I don't know 3 sets of like 5 or 6 for that, just to be like instead of doing a fuckload of heavyweight. Uh, so I'm like that's probably what I'm gonna do is just more again, like I said, just like continuous like I don't know 1 or 2 little squats and then throw it back up and just go inside and then actually do a workout here and there. My thought now though is they're like now that it's gonna be summer, that garage is gonna be a goddamn furnace. So I am going to need to buy like a real fan,
Yep. You're gonna need something in there.
at least somewhat.
And you'll lose
Yeah,
weight quick as fuck. Working out in the sauna.
you're goddamn right.
Yeah.
I'll be scared to be doing pull-ups. My hands will be all sweaty. I'll be doing a pull-up
Yeah.
and just lose grip because my. But no, I'm just kind of glad that he was like, all right, we're putting that to bed because he's not communicating either. So I'm like, all right, that worked. But he was like, if you find one that's like out by me, he's like, I have no problem using the trailer. You're not far. I can help you if you need it. So, I mean, chances are I probably won't need to at this point. That was only a case of his friend was the one in contact. I'll just ask Bill to
Yeah.
help me fucking. Because the other thing is, all of these I'm also going to have to go and disassemble and then reassemble them in the garage myself, which will be its own
Yep.
thing, but at the very least, I'll have it. I might just, that day, I might try and plan on just being like, hey, Bill, can you just help me, like, get there and then just, I'll assemble the thing. I just need you to hold the thing in place kind of deal. And I'll be like, all right, cool. Because Melissa's short. She can't. I mean, we can get her step ladder to help,
Yeah.
like, hold some of the spots, but it's
Yeah.
easier if Bill's there.
Build her a box. Build her a little
You're not
box to
here.
step
Otherwise,
on.
I'd just be like, hey, Edie.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, who
Well,
knows? I
hey,
might be on that
we should
weekend.
get a little box. That'd be cool. Yeah. By then,
Yeah.
well, that's it. Is now I want to be like, all right, I'm gonna try and save a little bit more for it again.
Yeah.
Uh, we with getting Bonnie, we definitely had quite a hefty vet bill to get all the shots and all the chip and the blood work, and also we didn't realize that Penny also needed a couple shots, so that was
Yeah.
yeah, it was it was quite a lot more than I expected to have to spend. So we're like, all right, there we go. I'm gonna push the squat rack back a month.
Yep. Dude,
But
me getting Bonnie to you was more money than I expected to spend too. So I was like, maybe I will book this hotel later and see how many points I have. And then like my points refreshed and I was like, damn, that's a fuck ton of points.
yeah, never mind. I got it, dude. Yeah, no,
Mhm.
it was well worth it. Obviously, we haven't actually. I think they texted me. I forgot. I need to set up a Oh, I think Melissa scheduled it. That must have been what happened while I was upstairs. It says I have an appointment scheduled for July 21st. I'm like, oh,
Nice.
that works.
That's pretty soon.
But yeah, yeah, I was just like, we just got, that's her second round of whatever, and then we got to get a booster after that. So then she'll be totally set for like at least a year. And then we get her the like rabies and whatever shots that last like 3 years.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was, is Penny needed her rabies. She needed the new rabies or something because it was 3 years. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I
So I was
should.
like, I forget about it because 3 years is so long.
Yeah, I should actually schedule an appointment for Malton Bird soon. Um, yeah, see how much money I can set aside for that, and then see if I can get Chrissy to take them if I'm still traveling. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I was like, all right, well, we're good now. I just got, also, we've been working weird spots. I think once September comes, the rumors are that we're going to go on the 90 days straight thing,
That's lucky.
which I'm like, I did the math in like looking at the money I'll make. Like, I do want it, but also I don't want to do that because it's hell. But there's the part of me that's like, all right, let's do it now while I'm in my early 30s
Yeah, that's where I'm
versus
at now too.
like I it's gonna suck, but also I would do it now before like because it like in the next couple years like hopefully at that point we definitely have a like little kid running around so that I'm gonna want to be home and not working fucking 7 days a week 90 days straight. So but they we have I think once they actually officially opened up like ordering Hemis, we have over 10,000 orders already
God damn.
for like yeah. So it hit real hard. And then now with that, like that's where the whole in the fact that we've also been behind on building what we need to, like it does seem actually like to me logically and logistically like it makes sense for them to try and call 90 days for us to get caught up and like pump out these orders and get a great demand in for this year. Because at this point, like if that's the case, like I don't know, fuck it, I'll take it because we get our raise every September for the contract, and that's when that would kick in too. So I'd be like, all right, let's go, I guess. I'll be tired. It'll end if they do it in September. It'll end before Christmas, depending
And
when they
it,
do it in September.
and it would be good ass money for Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah. It basically if they do it like starting when we come back because that's what we heard is it would start when we come back from shutdown is that it would basically end right starting in December. So we could go back to having like a full schedule which whatever at this point like I can do that. I'm just man that would be I don't know. I want it for the money, but I don't want it on my body.
Yeah. I'm it's
But
same
like,
boat.
cause also the
I want the hours so bad right now, but I'm also like the reason I want it is because I'm traveling, and when you're traveling, that's when you're supposed to be getting your
yeah
hours. I'm like I'm already not at home. Let me fucking work 60 hours a week. Like let me fucking
yeah
put this shit away. But we're not gonna really pick up until probably next year.
yeah. Well, and that's the worst. It's gonna happen here real quick once we switch over. It's just as long as they can keep up with demand that we have. Like I think at this point, that's gonna be the kicker is can we keep up? But ideally, they already have them making Hemi shit. So that like as like that comes up, we can just keep running and running and running and running. And you know, honestly, at that point, like I might even try if we're working 7 days a week. I might try and do the shit where like, hey, if you want me to come in early on one day
Yeah,
and just keep racking it up, like I'm already gonna be exhausted. Let's go. Like I don't know. That day I'll just start like, hey mom, I'm gonna come crash at your house because you're at 16 in
yeah,
mine. I don't have to drive home.
you're
Just go
closer.
crash in the guest bedroom for like that night and then go back to work.
Shit,
But
I was gonna
I don't know.
say,
We'll see.
you if I'm still traveling, you could just take my bed for a little while.
I mean, to be fair, your place would be just as far as mine is from my work. So
Is it?
yeah, yeah. I'm at
Yeah,
16 in Van Dyke. It's basically a middle point for both of us.
yeah, roughly. Yeah,
Like you might be like 5 minutes shorter. That's it. You know, because most of mine ends up being highway once I get onto the 59.
yeah,
So I can get, you know, versus yours, I'd have to take all of like 16 to wherever, or Van Dyke all the way down from 16 to.
Yeah,
So
probably.
about the same shit.
Yeah.
Again, really close. Like it's probably a minute or two difference, but my mom's 2 miles from my work, so I would just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go fucking crash. Or if I stay over, come in early and then stay over for. That would be the scenario. Like, all right, I'm just gonna go crash at my mom's,
I would,
shower, go pass out, and go back to work.
for sure.
I'd have to bring clothes, but yeah. But we'll see. That we still haven't technically heard anything yet. Honestly, at this point, like if I keep hearing it again, I might just ask my supervisor, like, so is that actually, like, what are you hearing? Like, how realistic is that? How in my mind should I be about that being happening? Because I would like to coordinate what's gonna happen. Because right now we have every Saturday. I think I mentioned before, we have every Saturday we have something going on until mid-September. So like that would, like, if they do call that, like I can't go to Melissa's boss's wedding because it's that weekend and I'm not able to. They If they do stuff like that, they don't give us extra vacation time to make up for the fact that we had to work 7 days the whole time. They're just like, oh, they just make you use what you have. So like we don't get any leeway with that. So I just be like, all right, well, I just can't do anything basically for 3 months.
I mean, that's kind of
So
shitty. I get it though, but like my job, like we travel a lot, so it's like if you need time off, fucking take it. Like, go.
well, personally, I think what they should have in the contract is like if they call critical status, everyone also gets at least 2 more PA days to
Yeah,
make up for possibly the fact that all weekends now for the next 3 months are blocked out because some people are going to need them.
yeah,
So it's like, all right, well, you can't just. I mean, obviously, like people are going to call in on certain whatevers, but like you can't just, because everyone's going to want to work the Sundays.
yeah. Because it's double time.
So, and that's the one they don't want us to work.
Yeah,
So, because the last time we did it, like when we did 90, they didn't have us work all the Sundays. I think out of like, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 of the Sundays we had available, there was like 4 that we worked. So, mostly because they were like, if we even possibly might not have enough parts, they just hold it because of the money. So,
oh,
but I want them Sundays.
dude, same. So fucking bad. Like, give me the hours.
I'm so mad that they like, because for a little while they were talking about the rumors of us going back to the 4 10s, 4 days, 10 hours, 3 shifts doing it. Like, because I work Monday through Thursday and then have the opportunity to work Sundays for double time. Oh,
Yeah,
dude, those were the dream days. Because we did that for like a year and a half and that was phenomenal. I miss that. But, uh, we'll see. We'll see. That's for the future, and we will. I don't know. We gotta win the lottery. I gotta go buy a lottery ticket Friday. I think.
I will send you money because I can't buy them here. Well, I can, but I'd have to
You
redeem it
can.
here. I can buy the ones down here. I think one of them's connected for this, but I would have to redeem it here and like I'll just send you money to buy us one. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. You know. Hey, fuck it. That's what I'll do. I'll go to the store. I'll go buy because I'm gonna buy the scratch off ones so that there's the higher chance.
Hmm.
I'll buy like a $20 or $30 scratch off. And then I'll just do that. I'll be like, hey, I got us each a $20 one. And then before I scratch them off, I'll permanent marker some initials on one for you and then one that's mine. So we have the like, all right, this is yours. And then I'll scratch them off.
I mean,
And we'll find out if either one of us wins the lottery.
if it's one of those and you make more than $20 or more than double, split it. If it's mine, like if you buy a fucking $10 scratch off and you win $50, We both made $25.
That's fair. Yeah.
Like,
Either way, I'll just I'll do that. And cool. We'll just go with it and see what we can do. But I'll probably try and do that Friday because hopefully that's when I think I'll need gas then. Either way, I'll just do that and try and snag something. But because that'd be nice. Let's just pay the mortgage off or something. That'd be cool.
yeah, go buy a house in cash for
I'm
me.
not asking for $1 billion now. Yeah, literally, it's pretty cool. Like you put down half of the mortgage.
Yeah,
so
dude,
your payment is crazy low.
100K. I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with fucking 50K. Pay off all the debt, still have a decent chunk to just have as a safety net. Like, I'd be good with that.
Yeah, no, literally, like if we won, even just like a couple 100,000, I probably wouldn't even pay off the mortgage a bunch. I'd probably pay off like a massive chunk of it, and then just save the rest.
Yeah.
Or take all of that money and put it in a savings account, and then just pay off the house with the interest we make off of it faster.
Yeah.
Make like triple payments every month instead.
It'd be smart. It'd be nice.
Start doing that, and then the company's like, whoa, what's going on here? We're losing money here. Like, yeah, we won the lottery. We're just not paying it off immediately. Take your interest while you have it.
Yeah.
But
Be the dream, man.
all right, well, let's say on that note, we can start wrapping up. I'm gonna go start trying to get something ready for dinner. I'm just making her some buttered noodles because her stomach just needs something that can handle, essentially, and I'm just gonna make some sloths.
Yeah. Do me a favor though.
But
Roll that fucking dice.
yeah. 9 and 12.
All right. Hey,
We were close.
we were one day off. arguably,
I was just like, oh.
arguably 9/12 could be a worse day compared to 9/11. Because that was the
You're
cleanup.
not wrong. It was just all reflection.
Yeah.
And then like a week later, they were like, "We're gonna start calling them freedom fries."
Yeah, fuck France. Shit was so dumb,
God,
dude.
that really was funny. The Burger King was just like, "We have freedom fries." I was
Dude,
like, oh God.
That
French had nothing
propaganda
to do with this.
that propaganda got me so hard. Like, literally, we were like forever. I was like, fuck France. Like, then I was like, wait a minute. Why are we mad at them? Like,
It's so funny. But yeah, on that note, thank you guys so much for listening and watching. We love you. Hope you have a good week. And be nice to those that deserve it.
and freedom those that don't.
Bye, guys.